Hey guys, welcome back to Code 4 Gaming. We're here in Emergency Response, and I'm going to be reviewing the FD Special Operations Unit Game Pass today. So at the moment, this Game Pass costs 400 Robux as of now. I just bought it just before, so we're going to be having a look at this today and reviewing it. So if we go into the change loadout, we have the uniform menu, which you have all the standard ones. Full turnout gear, turnout pants and t-shirt, station uniform, and then you have the Hazmat level C suit. Now this is a super simple hazmat suit, just for, pretty standard. Now this is the free one, so anybody who's a firefighter rank can wear this. Oh, there we go. Remove my hat there. Yep, looks pretty cool for a hazmat suit. Now with the Hazmat Game Pass, which I've just got, you now have Hazmat level B suit. So if we put that on, full body suit that protects you from hazardous material. Bit more heavier, bit more heavy duty stuff. We've got the oxygen tank on the back, and it's red. Still hands visible though, so it's not, it's not crazy toxic. Switching now to the Hazmat level A suit, a full body suit that protects you from hazardous materials. We put that on. Now this is like the stuff they use in the nuclear reactors. Like this is some top grade material to fully protect you from whatever chemicals you're up against. Looks pretty awesome. I love the little mask you get and the hood. I think that's awesome. So that's for chemical spills, all kinds of stuff, and I'll show you that call later. And at the very bottom, Tech Rescue Suit, a lightweight jumpsuit to provide comfort and maneuverability while performing rescues. Haven't actually seen this. We're missing a bit of hair on our head there, but that's the uniform there. Pretty nice. Kind of like the fire uniform. It's a bit red here with the fluoro through it. I think that's cool. And if we have a look at the gear, I've got the usual stuff, but if we scroll down, we've got the wash station, deployable tent, life ring, life vest, and hazmat neutralizer. Oh, as well as the safety rope. I didn't see that. So that's pretty cool. So I've equipped it. Right, so we have the wash station. Wow, we'll take a look at that in a sec. If I spawn in the vehicle, I can now go to the... Where have you gone? Is it the heavy rescue? Oh, here. Special Operations Unit. We get a nice little car there. Spawn that in. Have a look at it. There we go. Right, so Special Operations, Hazmat, and Technical Rescue. That's a nice little car. I like that little symbol. So you got fire, hazmat, so like radiation, stuff like that. I don't know, poisonous materials. I'm not sure what the W stands for. Maybe like tech stuff, or I don't know, water, maybe something like that. So if we have a look at our infantry, we have the wash station. Now this is a deployable shower almost, which you can go in, so to cleanse you of that radiation stuff. And yeah, I think that's pretty nice that you can just pick that up like that. You can place... Well, I'm in a private server at the moment, but I think you can just place one in a public server. So this would be really good for role-playing and stuff like that, for borders even. So you've got a couple of them. Just walk in there, cleanses you of the radioactive material. Next up, we have the deployable tent. I think this is pretty awesome. So this can be used for not only hazmat stuff, but also if you wanted to do like a rescue, you've just got like a bit of a first aid tent set up there. So I think that's pretty cool. If we have a look inside... Not much, it kind of just sits on top of the ground, but you can always add the wash stations in here. Whoa. Oh, I've got too many placed. I do have a lot of wash stations placed. So that's kind of cool. You can just go in there and have a look at that. Just put your showers inside the tents. So all those things aside, we now have the water stuff, as well as this safety rope. So if I quickly run over to the fire station roof, jump up, and if I can get that on correctly... R is to extend your line, so then you can walk out even further, and F is to retract. Now, if we retract here, we can see it's actually pulling us forwards, and should pull us onto the roof, I think. Yep, so hey, we're floating in air! We're a superhero! So you're now just kind of going around. Now, if I click F, it pulls us up, and, in theory... Oh, hang on, can I click there? Is it going there? It's going to let me... in theory... you could get on top of the roof that way. I know there's a spot you can get around the corner over there. We'll jump into the truck and head down to the little river. And I'll show you the water rescue this stuff has. So we've just pulled up opposite the river. I'm just along the main highway here. Now I've got the special operations truck here next to me, and I'm wearing the tech rescue suit. So now if I go over to the water, I just stand on top of the bridge. Let's say we've got a drowning victim in the river, and we need to save them. We can grab the life ring, and we can click to throw that out and throw that to them. And again, we still have the same thing as F to retract and R to extend. Now the person can grab onto this. I think they can even sit in it. Don't quote me on that though, and you can just pull them in there and save them. Also, walking back does tug it along, so you can pull them to shore. So let's say if they were attached, we could just jump down here and pull them to shore and save their life that way. So I think that's really cool, and it adds a lot more playability with the water because it's something that's just kind of here. You can't really do much with it, but with this, I think it makes it a lot more possibilities in terms of all that kind of things. The next thing we'll be looking at is the calls you get. So if I go into my server settings and I scroll down and go to spawn major server calls, we have the chemical spill, which we can spawn in. So chemicals have spilled, fire department must respond with the special operations team to clean up the hazardous material. So we'll spawn that in, and we'll see where that takes place. So we have chemical has spilled in the county jail. I'll just jump into the MDT, grab that, we'll connect to that call, and I'll head over there and show you guys how to deal with that. So I've just pulled up at the chemical spill here. I'm not sure why I still have the life vest on, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes there's a truck that'll spawn in with this incident, but today I've just got the barrels. So in our infantry, I have the hazmat neutralizer, which is almost like a bucket of, kind of soaks up the radiation. If we just go here, we'll place that, we'll just hold that down. So you're just clicking down and holding it, and that'll eventually dry up the radiation, just like when you have the sand on the snow or like the oil or whatever. Oil neutralizer on the fire department as well. Kind of the same thing there, and for every puddle you clean up, you get 15 XP, which is pretty nice. Good way to level up if these are a lot of these calls in your server. I definitely recommend attending to it. And again, we've just got that cleared up, and we'll deal with this last little puddle here with the hazmat neutralizer. And again, we are wearing our radioactive suit, the level A1. So we nearly got it there. Pretty much neutralized it completely. There we go. We've got our 15 XP. And the next thing to do is, clear up these barrels of radioactive waste. Perfect. And that is sorted out. That call is done. If I jump back into my server settings and scroll down to spawn major server calls, we can go to, it's already finished. That's good. So that is all finished. We'll head back to the fire station. I'll give you a bit of an overview and my final thoughts on the pass. So my final thoughts on this game pass, 400 Robux is the price to buy this as of the time. And I think that is really, really steep for the amount of stuff you get. So that equates to about 7 Australian dollars. It might be 6 US, about that, estimating there. I don't think it's exactly worth it for 400 Robux because that is quite a lot of money where you're just getting a special operations unit here, which is a lot for that much, and it's the same price as the SWAT game pass. I would much recommend getting that than this. You get a couple of new items, which I do really like, and I give it a lot of credit there. You get the wash station, the deployable tent, which I think is perfect for these responding to not only the hazmat calls, but also for border roleplay, all kinds of stuff like that. As for the hazmat neutralizer, only really going to use it for those calls, so nothing too great there. Safety rope, you have this on the SWAT team. I think it's still pretty good. I mean, but are you really going to use this as a fire department? Because you do have ladders, which are for free, and you don't need to spend Robux on that, and you can still get to high places. And that's pretty much everything with this pack. You also get the vehicle here, of course. Pretty terribly slow. Does not drive very well. It's got terrible maneuverability, but it does look pretty awesome. And this would be have a cool thing parked there with your border, etc., or any kind of thing happening. I do like that you do get the different hazmat level suits. I think that is great. All these different kinds. So A, B, and the C one's actually for free. So if you don't want to spend any Robux, you still have this nice little uniform here, which is for free. For some reason there we go. That's much better. For free, and now this you can have without needing to spend a cent on Robux, and I think that is much better than spending all that money on this. Overall, if you do spend a lot of time in private service, I would recommend this if you're doing border role plays, but if you're playing in a public server, I don't think you'll be needing this very often. And on the odd occasion that you do have that chemical call, you can always just use that free uniform. So that's everything for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment below, comment your thoughts. Be happy to hear what you guys think of this, and make sure to smash that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, goodbye!